start coming down, you guys might want to go back a little bit.
So I don't know if you wanted to snip those branches.
Yeah, I had some snippers here too.
Well,
But
this will work better because the one is pretty big.
yeah.
And you don't have to get as close.
Oh, okay.
And I think maybe I should go to the front yard.
Yeah, I would stand back a bit.
You might want a small one on the bottom first.
Yeah, this one.
And then
I gotta get in here. It's just awkward. I don't think I gotta cut that whole big branch. I think I'm just gonna make it come a little bit. I didn't really want to cut through that big branch there.
oh, I wouldn't worry about it.
No?
It's hanging over my hedge anyway.
Oh, okay.
So
So we're good,
he won't care. You have to get it in as far as possible. Yep.
Oh dear,
Oh, it's good. It's good.
I got one thing.
Okay.
Okay.
They're pretty now.
Now they're going in. Now they might, well, we took the branch down, so we're probably pretty good. But some of them will hang around where they were because it smells like them.
How long would they have stayed here?
Probably a day or so, tops.
And then they
Yeah.
move on to find a spot?
Yeah,
Look for
24 to 48 hours usually. Sometimes someone will call, they fly in, and like you said, you come back and go, oh, they're gone. An hour or two, right?
And then they would look for a spot into somebody's attic or something
Yeah,
like that?
when that's when the trouble starts. We do the removals sometimes out of people's houses, and they'll go in, and generally if they find a spot in, they'll go between the floors. So you have to go inside the house and cut a piece of the floor out
Yeah.
to get them out. And if people don't want to do that, and they go, well, I'll just get them sprayed, what happens is when the bees die in there, then you start getting the roaches and the mice, and because they want to eat the dead bees, and all the dead, like there'll be honey and comb, and you know,
Oh.
so it causes a bunch more problems. People that do that, they'll 6 months later they're like, what's the smell in my house? Then anything that's eating them, like mice and that get in and eat the bees that have been sprayed. The mice are also poisoned,
And they die.
and they die.
I'm surprised how docile they are.
Yeah. Well, before they swarm like that, they were in a larger hive, and they ran out of space. So the original queen takes off with about a third of the hive, and that's the swarm. But before they leave, they gorge themselves on honey. So they're not hungry. So their job until they find another spot is to stay with the queen.
Oh.
And then when they're in a ball like that, they'll, some of the bees on the outside, they're called scout bees. They fly out and they look for a new spot. And when they find a spot that they like, they come back and they tell the rest of the hive, okay,
So they're going to come back and the crew's gone.
well, yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. But that over there a little bit.
Well, I'm glad you could come as quickly as you did. I was worried about them.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you calling about this.
I've seen your car around. In fact, I think I've seen it over in the that Rona Plaza. I've seen it in other places. Well, the bees, I Googled Bee Rescue London.
You're right.
And you were right there. I was surprised it was so close.
Yeah. Awesome. First swarm of the year. I think we're pretty much there.
Thank you. Nice and cool.
Very nice. We'll have a few flying around in the car, but we'll try to get whatever. Might want to back up a bit.
Holy mackerel.
honey.
A little bit of their tree.
Okay. This is when it gets crazy.
Holy mackerel. Oh my goodness.
That's awesome. They're starting to go in. A bunch of them are fanning. Their butts up in the air and fan. That's saying the queen's in here. Look at the name of this hive. Fire breather. Awesome. Really great people. Thank you, Trevor, for calling. So, first swarm of the year. Yay! It's all about the bees, about the bees. Ta-da! Yay! Hope they're happy in their new home.
Live long and prosper.